We assume rich people spend more on everything. But study how wealth is actually built, and a strange pattern shows up. The people who keep their money are oddly disciplined about what they refuse to pay for. Number 4 is something almost everyone treats as normal, and it quietly drains more wealth than anything else on this list. Let's count them down. Number 7. A brand new car, bought for the badge. A new car can lose a large share of its value in the first few years. That's not an opinion. It's how depreciation works. The wealthy tend to see a car as transportation, not identity. Many buy reliable vehicles a few years used, let someone else absorb the steepest drop, and drive them for a long time. The money saved on the badge doesn't vanish. It gets pointed at things that appreciate instead of things that rot in a driveway. Number 6. Interest on everyday purchases. Carrying a balance on high-interest credit cards, often around 20% or more, means paying a premium on things you've already consumed. The wealthy are allergic to this because they understand compounding works in both directions, against borrowers just as powerfully as it works for investors. They use credit for convenience and rewards, then pay it in full. The lender never gets to charge them rent on their own spending. Number 5. Status symbols bought on payments. There's a quiet rule among many genuinely wealthy people. If you have to finance it to look rich, you can't actually afford it yet. Appearing wealthy and being wealthy are often opposites. One drains the account, the other is trying to fill. They're comfortable letting their lifestyle look a notch below their means because the gap between the two is exactly where wealth gets built. Number 4. The one almost everyone overlooks. Idle cash. Keeping far more cash than you need in a low or no interest account feels safe and responsible. But every year, inflation quietly shrinks its buying power. The balance looks unchanged. What it can actually buy keeps shrinking. The wealthy keep an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses, in a high-yield account, and that's it. Everything beyond that has a job. It's invested in appreciating assets where it can grow ahead of inflation instead of slowly surrendering to it. This is the most expensive, safe habit there is, and it doesn't feel like a mistake, which is exactly why it's number 4. Number 3. The endless drip of small upgrades. A nicer phone every year. The premium tier of every app. A few more recurring conveniences. None feels extravagant on its own. Together, they quietly consume what could have been a serious investment. The wealthy spend freely on the few things they genuinely value, and ruthlessly cut the autopilot upgrades they won't even remember. Deliberate, not reflexive. Number 2. Trying to outsmart the market, jumping in and out, chasing hot tips, trying to buy the bottom and sell the top. It feels sophisticated, but decades of data suggest most people who do it underperform the ones who simply stayed invested. The cost isn't just losses, it's the fees, the taxes, and the great days missed while sitting on the sidelines. The wealthy are often boring on purpose. Buy diversified assets, hold them, and let time do the work that frantic trading can't. And number 1. The thing the wealthy guard most carefully isn't money at all. It's time. They'll happily spend money to save time, outsourcing, automating, paying to remove friction, because they understand time is the one asset that never comes back and the one that lets money compound in the first place. What they refuse to waste is hours chasing tiny savings while ignoring the big decisions that actually move their net worth. They win the boulders and let the pebbles go. Notice the thread running through all 7. It isn't about being cheap. Several of these people spend generously. It's about being deliberate, refusing to leak money on things that quietly shrink the future so they can pour it into things that grow it. You don't need to copy their bank balance to copy their habits. Pick even one item from this list to cut this month and redirect that money towards something that appreciates. If this shifted how you think about spending, subscribe. Every week we break down how money actually works. No hype. And the free net worth tracker in the description will show you exactly where your own leaks are hiding. I'll see you in the next one.